Rich Dad, Poor Dad. What the rich teach their kids about money that the poor and middle class do not. By Robert Kiyosaki offers insights into the financial mindset and strategies of the wealthy. The book contrasts lessons Kiyosaki learned from his rich dad, his best friend's father, with those from his poor dad, his biological father, on money, investing, and building wealth. The book demonstrates how one can grow their wealth by investing in assets and making wise financial decisions. Book summary. Rich Dad, Poor Dad chronicles Robert Kiyosaki's childhood as he begins learning about money from the tender age of 9. The title originates from Kiyosaki's real father, the poor dad, and his friend's father, the rich dad. His biological father, a professor, earned a substantial income yet faced financial struggles, while his friend's father, an entrepreneur who left school early, became one of Hawaii's wealthiest individuals. Kiyosaki often sought to comprehend the perspectives of both his rich dad and poor dad. However, the guidance from his rich dad played a pivotal role in his financial education and wealth acquisition. The book introduces fundamental financial concepts such as cash flow, balance sheets, income statements, assets, and liabilities in a straightforward, easy-to-grasp manner. The author expresses his wish that everyone had the opportunity to learn financial basics from a young age, as he did, which is one of the primary motivations behind writing this book. The critical importance of distinguishing between assets and liabilities and prioritizing investments in assets is underscored throughout multiple chapters, dubbed the number one and only rule. Rich Dad, Poor Dad comprises 10 chapters and an epilogue. Each chapter contains simple explanations of basic financial concepts, often accompanied by illustrations and examples drawn from the author's life, family, and friends. Introduction. The introduction elucidates the book's purpose and stresses the significance of financial literacy over conventional, outdated school education. Amidst continuous global and technological changes, the author asserts that financial knowledge is crucial for achieving financial independence. Chapter 1. Chapter 1 presents the stark contrast between Robert's rich dad and poor dad, showcasing their divergent perspectives on money and wealth. Robert opts to follow the rich dad's counsel encapsulated in 6 key lessons. The rich don't work for money. Why teach financial literacy? Mind your own business. The history of taxes and the power of corporations. The rich invent money. Work to learn. Don't work for money. Chapter 2. Lesson 1. The rich don't work for money. In Chapter 2, Robert and his friend Mike solicit the rich dad's guidance on attaining wealth and success. They commence working for him every Sunday. And at the tender age of 9, they gain insights into an average adult's life, earning and spending money. The rich dad advises them to employ logic over emotions when dealing with financial matters. Chapter 3. Lesson 2. Why teach financial literacy? In Chapter 3, Robert discusses what he refers to as rule number 1 and the only rule. You must know the difference between an asset and a liability and buy assets. This chapter features basic illustrations explaining cash flow, income statements, and balance sheets. Chapter 4. Lesson 3. Mind your own business. Chapter 4 suggests that individuals should concentrate on enhancing their assets, thereby working for themselves instead of spending their lives earning money for others, employers, governments, banks. Chapter 5. Lesson 4. The history of taxes and the power of corporations. Chapter 5 delves into the history of taxes and explains how understanding this concept and leveraging it to one's advantage distinguishes the rich from the poor or middle class. The significance of financial IQ is also discussed, emphasizing 4 key areas: accounting, investing, understanding markets, and the law. Chapter 6. Lesson 5. The rich invent money. Chapter 6 describes how risky investments aren't gambling if one possesses knowledge. It becomes gambling if you're just throwing money into a deal and praying. Financial intelligence, according to Kiyosaki, involves capitalizing on good opportunities. He also introduces cash flow, an investment game he devised to simplify investing concepts for people from various backgrounds. Chapter 7, Lesson 6, Work to Learn, Don't Work for Money. Chapter 7 argues that possessing broad knowledge is superior to specializing in a single area. Kiyosaki identifies 3 essential management skills for success: cash flow management, systems management, and people management. Chapter 8, Overcoming Obstacles. Chapter 8 outlines 5 reasons why even financially literate individuals might not acquire assets that generate satisfactory cash flow. 1. Fear. Overcoming fear involves learning to manage it and accepting failure. Kiyosaki posits that failure transforms losers into winners. 2. Cynicism. Analyzing situations helps defeat cynicism by identifying opportunities critics might overlook. 3. Laziness. Instead of succumbing to laziness, one should eagerly seek solutions to overcome obstacles. 4. Bad habits. The motivation to work harder and smarter financially is the antidote to bad habits. 5. Arrogance. Accepting our ignorance and pursuing education counteract arrogance. Chapter 9, Getting Started. Chapter 9 offers 10 steps to unleash financial genius. 1. Find a purpose greater than reality. The power of spirit. A strong sense of purpose is vital for most life endeavors. 2. Make daily choices. The power of choice. We choose what to think and do with our time and money. 3. Choose friends carefully. The power of association. Having wealthy friends provides learning opportunities about money. Another crucial point is maintaining authenticity on the path to wealth. 4. Master a formula and then learn a new one. The power of learning quickly. Being selective about our studies is crucial as we become what we study. In the information age, the speed of learning outweighs the importance of what we know. 5. Pay yourself first. The power of self-discipline. Self-control and high financial pressure tolerance are prerequisites for wealth. 6. Pay your brokers well. The power of information. As Robert states, the more brokers earn, the more we prosper. 7. Be an Indian giver. The power of getting something for nothing. Investors should prioritize recouping their investments quickly. 8. Use assets to buy luxuries. The power of focus. Utilize assets instead of liabilities for luxury purchases. 9. Choose heroes. The power of myth. Emulating our heroes simplifies tasks and provides inspiration. 10. Teach and you shall receive. The power of giving. To receive what we desire, we must first give what we want. Whether it's knowledge, money, or information, giving to others paves the way for receiving. Chapter 10. Still want more? Here are some to-dos. In Chapter 10, the author shares practical steps to initiate the journey of financial literacy and wealth creation. These steps include exploring new ideas, finding mentors, taking classes, reading, attending seminars, making offers, and learning from history. A notable step advises that action beats inaction. Epilogue. In the epilogue, the reader is presented with an example of affording children's education and retirement. Based on the case of Robert Kiyosaki's friend, the author also invites readers to learn how to make money work for them, leading to an easier and happier life. Key takeaways from the book. 1. The rich don't work for money. Kiyosaki highlights the importance of not working solely for a paycheck. The wealthy aim to make money work for them by building assets that generate income and accumulate wealth over time. He advises readers to shift their focus from earning money to building assets, such as starting a business or investing in real estate. 2. Cash flow is king. Kiyosaki emphasizes the importance of cash flow, or the movement of money in and out of one's pocket. He contrasts the idea of accumulating cash, which can lose value due to inflation, with accumulating assets that provide a steady cash flow. Readers are encouraged to strive for positive cash flow, where their assets generate more income than their expenses. 3. The importance of financial education. Kiyosaki stresses the importance of financial education, as it equips investors with the knowledge and skills to make informed investment decisions. Financial education encompasses learning about taxes, accounting, real estate, stocks, and bonds. He advises readers to take charge of their financial education as it's their responsibility to invest their hard-earned money in profitable opportunities rather than relying on a financial advisor. 4. Know the difference between assets and liabilities. Kiyosaki encourages readers to understand the distinction between assets and liabilities, as it's crucial for building wealth. Assets are anything that generates income, such as stocks or rental properties. Liabilities, on the other hand, deplete income, like credit card debt or car payments. He advises readers to prioritize investing in assets and minimizing liabilities to increase their net worth over time. 5. Take calculated risks. Kiyosaki advocates for taking calculated risks when investing. He argues that playing it safe and sticking to traditional investments won't yield significant returns. Instead, investors need to be willing to take risks and invest in opportunities that offer high potential returns. However, he emphasizes the importance of conducting thorough research before investing and maintaining a diversified portfolio. Recommended audience: parents who want to teach their children financial responsibility and intelligence, young individuals seeking wealth and independence, and who need a starting point, people interested in investing in assets such as real estate.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to stay updated on more informative content.